Lynette, you have significant healthcare investigation experience, not just as a former federal prosecutor, but long years in private practice. If a doctor is under investigation, what are some of the first steps you want to identify?
Well, when a doctor comes under investigation, there are so many aspects to consider. Obviously, there could be some criminal exposure if the conduct is quite egregious. There could be civil exposure that could result in significant monetary fines and penalties. But then also, you have to consider the doctor's license. And so, whether it's their state medical board or other regulatory agencies who could get involved, there are so many facets that need to be considered, and it's important to evaluate the entire landscape right up front.
Could you share with us some of the types of investigations that you have presided over as first chair or as lead defense counsel in recent years?
Sure. So many cases come to mind, but I think what's important to think about is the situations where there were overlapping exposure. So, for example, a physician who receives a target letter from the Department of Justice, that's notifying that physician that he or she could be named as a defendant in a criminal case. I've had cases like that where we were able to be successful in persuading the Department of Justice that no charges were appropriate. But nonetheless, it may have risen to the level of a complaint to the medical board. And so then we need to shift gears, not defending against criminal liability, but protection of the license. And I've successfully defended physicians and have been able to resolve those matters where no disciplinary action was taken.
If a doctor is under investigation, listening to this video, could they contact you for a free and confidential consultation?
Absolutely. I would encourage them to do so. I would be happy to have a consultation with them to evaluate their individual case and gather more information to see how our firm can be of assistance.